Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717 back with another video. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well and enjoying the start to your week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, I love you, family. Mega Crew 717. We're going to get a pop-it on Patreon soon, guys. Just hang in there with me, all right? So I wanted to come on and share a reading with you guys because I was humming a song all day, and I'll just tell you guys the line. I won't sing it right now. I don't know if that's going to be too good for me to sing that right now. Or too good for you guys. But the line in the song is simple and clean. Is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. So I was like specifically guided to take out all of the major arcanas out of the Tarot of Sexual Magic and then use the animal deck here for the best course of action. Okay, so this is going to be tuning into the masculine's energy, because what I kept humming it all day and I'm like, simple and clean, and what I get is that there's many of your masculines right now that are healing from like addictions, and whether it's like alcohol, drugs, like sex, maybe just like an addictive personality altogether to like karmic situations or karmic partners, maybe like very codependent relationships, whether it's them. Very sorry, my son's down there with my with my husband, and they're making dinner together, and so I can hear them negotiating. Now, whether this is you being codependent on like your masculine in order just to like feel that sense of satisfaction in this connection, or him being codependent on you, or just having your energy around, or just knowing that you're always there in order to feel, satisfied or good. Both of you are being pushed towards yourself, really. And when you're being pushed towards yourself, which he has no choice in this case, because I feel many of the divine feminines have stepped back because they weren't getting a lot of like reciprocation for what it is they were giving out. And that's no shade on you, divine masculines. Like, I feel like it was a process for the feminines to realize and learn how to discern and how to take control of their own power and their own energy. And what I got from that too is that when they did that step, they started realizing that, it wasn't you that was the direct cause and the trigger of it. It was just something similar in the way that you might have said it, with a tone, or it might have just taken them back to another memory of when they were treated like that. And that's the thing you'll find in a twin flame connection, guys. Like, the reason it's like not for the faint of heart, or you'll hear people often say that, is because you will know that when you step on this path and the tower moments start hitting you and all of these heavy energies, you will have like this part of your soul that is like, okay, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening. And many of you just, I don't know, instinctively or twintuitively know what to do. And so that is why I feel like the masculine wants to send that message, because I feel him saying like, she'll know what it means, kind of thing, right? So if you're the divine feminine and you're tuning into this reading and you know that your masculine is struggling with some type of addiction, like, his message to you is like, you'll specifically know what I'm talking about when I say addiction. And he just wants you to know that, whether you're here with him in the physical presence, or he has to practice tuning in and feeling what he knows is his truth about you, like, he's down to do that. Why? Because you make him feel simple and clean, and that is what is hard to let go of. It's almost like, the cure, like the medication for the addiction kind of thing, I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say here. But anyways, I'm not going to chatter too much. I'm just going to use some clarification here, because again, I was just guided to the major arcanas in this deck alone. So universe, I want a card from the masculines right now. Their energy. Okay, so we have the Wheel card and the Temperance card here. Okay, so I love that this image comes up here, because that is the simple and clean. It's like taking care of yourselves, pouring into your own cup, realizing that a lot of the things that they are coping with, they've got to be able to let go of those cycles, because they understand now at this point, like, the feminine's role in their life was to, not only transform them in ways of love, but it was also to like heal them as well. Like, her love wasn't only just like to make you feel like this sexual chemistry and this, electric charge, down there. It started down there maybe because you were healing from the root, but now that the energies are traveling up your energetic systems and your frequencies, you're starting to realize that the way to the feminine masculine is to fill your own cup. It is to be happy and healthy so that you can be confident again to approach her. And many of the masculines for a long time, that's what they saw the feminine like. It was just squeaky clean, and a lot of their insecurities came out where they just felt very dirty. So many of them did go back and turn to their addictions even harder than they'd done it before you came along, feminine. But that was a necessary part of the process for them here, because the wheel card represents that transformation. Like, you see how it's like that very dirty image of just being like, oh, like you just feel that dark energy around yourself, and then it's like slowly you begin to pick up the pieces and then transform, because she's looking in the mirror there at her mirror image. And what I get through this too is like, even though you and your masculine have triggered the hell out of each other, you guys are starting to come from a place of being thankful for this connection, because it's like cleaning up shop for the both of you in so many ways. It's like opening your eyes to such a beautiful spiritual world. Like, I see a lot of the masculines through this simple and clean energy, seeing the world in a new way. It's like they forgot a lot about who they were in terms of giving and being kind to other people and being very helpful. Like, in their workplaces now, they're starting to realize that being helpful and being diplomatic is getting them that extra raise. It's getting them into positions where they don't have to do as much labor, because now they are showing their ability to lead a crew, for example, right? They're starting to use their smarts a lot more, and they're constantly thankful for the feminine energy because of this. Like, all of that transformation it's attractive. Like, never mind the sexual pull, guys. They're falling in love, like, very, very deeply. But it's like more of like, it's more than love. I feel like I don't even have the language to express the type of love that they feel for the feminine on this earth. It's more of just like a feeling that you get. You guys remember when you first realized your twin flame was your twin flame, or you were having a twin flame experience, or that epiphany of like, holy shit, I love you. That is the feeling, you know. It's something that you can't describe. It's something that you go in search of, which is why we all stumble on the twin flame path. It's a love you feel that you can't explain, right? So you go researching. You're like, what the F is this, right? So, you know, with everything that has happened so far, guys, like, the masculines just want to send you a clear message that, you know, the way you make them feel is really clean, and they are loving you, and they understand that a lot of the stuff that you've had to go through as well has been a process of becoming simple and clean yourselves. And, you know, they know how much they've contributed to the energy of you guys feeling the smuck, the fog, the really hazy, low vibrational energy as well. And now you two are coming together in this beautiful harmony, like this bonding energy of now freely being able to approach each other with intimacy. Right now the masculines are feeling a little bit more confident now with understanding the depth of this connection between you two from a place of feeling really good about it. It's like a blessing in disguise, right? Letting go of the fact that this needs to be romanticized or treated like any other 3D relationship where we're trying to play games with each other and like trying to have the upper hand, being in competition, being jealous, all of that stuff. It's like, whoa, how could I have been so blind? This was actually trying to like turn me into some kind of superhero here for the world. And that's what it is, guys. Like, that's, if you really dig into the deeper lessons and the tough stuff and you face it head on and you put up this attitude like you don't care, you're here to learn, bring it kind of thing. This journey is the wheel card here. It is very transformative, and the wheel comes like towards the end of the journey too, where I feel like many of you are, simply because you want to start 2021 with healthier cycles. You know, a lot of 2020 has been some heavy reflecting, and you guys are starting to, you know, pull the veil over your eyes and see where you were repeating cycles constantly. And it was a lot of like falling into the traps of approaching this twin flame journey like any other 3D relationship, right? Now you're like, wait a second, this is a gift given to me to heal so that I could teach the world something here. I could be an example for the world in the name of love, in the name of unconditional love. I could turn around and say, hey, I got to experience that fairy tale true love, and it was goddamn real, and it was so beautiful. Now we know why Cinderella had to go through all that shit, right? But then she got to experience the magic in the end. I remember watching Cinderella and I was like, nah, B. Nah, like they're not gonna lock her in that room, yo. And then the mice came and helped her, yo. The mice are like our angels and our animal totems and all of these spiritual beings, our soul tribe that come to assist us and let us know that, hey, you have a purpose here. All right. Now, what's the best course of action for our masculines to take at this moment when thinking about approaching the feminine? I know many of them want to, like, they just want to initiate conversation again. Many of your masculines are figuring out a way to be your friend again. And that's a healthy thing for them to actually come to and say. In the past, a lot of them were like, I need to go get in her pants, like bond with her, make her mine, claim her. And it wasn't happening because they started seeing that it's like, wow, like she's teaching herself and me a whole bunch of different lessons around self-respect, pride, dignity, doing things the right way, you know, very king and queen energy, empress, emperor energy. So you want to approach your masculine, you want to make things friendly. You know, my suggestion, and from my personal experience, is just to tune into her spiritually right now if you can't pick up on her in the 3D, because if you can't pick up on her in the 3D, chances are she's waiting for you to tune into the connection spiritually so that she can get into that space of receiving you in that positive way that you want, right? Because masculines are the fertilizers and the feminine is the ability to be fertile with ideas and possibilities. And when you enter into her energy, you can turn these beautiful ideas that she has into action, into structure. So I think it's great that you're approaching the connection now from just wanting to be mutual again, like just at least be friends, a hi, hello, and let's do this from the start. And kudos to all of you, because I really do feel like it took you a while to get there, and the masculines they never gave up, you know, they never gave up on the connection or the feminine, or they had to fight against so much illusions, like their family, their friends, maybe even the feminine's behavior at some point throughout the connection, like the arguing, her wounding, whether or not this is real based on how the feminine was acting. Like the masculines are humans, they're humans too, guys. Like they're beautiful souls that come here with enough baggage, just like we do as feminines, and they're starting to see this connection as, again, a blessing, a gift, and they want to do things the right way. And for me, like, that's sending a clear message of letting you know, like, I want to go back to square one here and do things the right way. So the best course of action, and the reason I wanted to use the animal totem too is because I don't know, like, I feel protection with this deck as well, because I feel like animals are like secret messengers, you know? They can warn you and give you insights before things happen. So, you know, just a little bit of positive guidance, please, universe, for the masculines in terms of like how to approach, what to do, like what's the best course of action right now, even if it's just waiting around and giving things time or charging ahead. Let's just get a card in regards to that energy. All right, so we have our beautiful monkey energy. So ingenuity. All right, so the situation calls for adaptability, and innovation. So I feel like you're going to have to be a little bit strategic and playful here, masculines. And you're going to have to observe her. Again, I'm getting this energy of being able to tune into your feminine's energy and know on your own as to whether or not you have to still or approach. And what I get from this as well is a bit of like bravery in the monkey as well, because you guys know I'm closely connected with Hanuman. And I feel like his energy is playful and brave and courageous, and almost like they will do anything, you know. In the Hindu religion as well, like Hanuman had such a special place for Ram in his heart, and I feel like this is the masculine's energy as well when it comes to their counterpart. It's like a lot of the times, no matter how bad the ghosting seems or the silence or the distance, the masculines deeply hold a space of love for the divine feminines, and they're always constantly observing her and watching her and trying to learn from her, watch her cues in ways for them, again with this wheel card, to transform so that they can meet her where she is. So, and you can even look too, he's just observing and watching from afar, maybe from the trees and waiting for that moment. And I think it's great, masculines, because now you're going to get a chance to have a little bit of fun with the synchronicities as well. You guys are getting back into this place of being happy again, like confident, feeling really like flirtatious and sexy. So have fun with it. Send her a song synchronicity and say, universe, send her this song for me right now. And believe me, it works. It will find, when you guys chat with each other in the 3D, and you might exchange a simple conversation like, so what are your 3 favorite songs? And then she ends up naming a song that you had sent to her in that mode of being spiritual, you guys will end up having a great laugh about it. So I just wanted to send this positive energy for the masculines. Like, have fun with the journey. No matter what it is you think your divine feminine is going through right now, she can handle it just like she trusts you to handle it. And you're going through your own moments here right now, and this is about healing and transformation for you, masculine, so that you can become the best version to present to her. I know that you love her, and I know that you want to be the best for her, and she knows it too. But stay calm and just appreciate your surroundings right now, and that will allow you to be very adaptable and innovative, because you're not just charging ahead without thinking. You're observing, strategizing, and then making some moves here, okay? Very Emperor energy, and we love it. I love you guys. I hope this reading found you well, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah!